Probably shouldn't have done that. Don't tell my girlfriend I did that. She's gonna kill me. He swiped at him. He missed him. He's on it again. You see the squirrel back there? Oh my God, that's a big fish. Oh, I think I'm getting a nibble. You know you're in trouble when you can't even get the fish's attention. I need to get off this anchor. Hopefully the fish will keep going away from me. I'm having trouble getting her attention. There's a female bull shark. She don't even know she's hooked. She's hanging around here. Oh yeah, that's good. Enjoying her meal. I saw a really tall fin, like a big fish. At some point, she should realize she's hooked. We might be in trouble here. If you can't get the fish's attention, well, that's a good indication you're in over your head. He's going across the river. We're just letting her tow the boat. This female bull shark. All the sharks I catch in this river are bull sharks. Catch a lot of them. And all the sharks I catch in this river are females. I catch a lot of them. I'm trying to let her tow the boat. Wear me out, but again, she's just really not going anywhere. I need her to get away from this anchor line. She's going upstream. She's just not going very hard. I need her to get away from the anchor line. I really need her to get away from the anchor line. She's just hanging around here. Lost her. Oh, that's a really big fish, man. I don't know what happened here. That was a really big fish. Just pulled the hooks on her. I stuck her 4 or 5 times heavy. Well, that's a big fish. I put that bait out less than a minute ago. He's on it. See that swirl back there? He's got it. Oh, crap. I think we're getting a nibble. Come on, fish, leave. See if we get this engine started. We're just gonna let this fish tow the boat. Big female bull shark. Yep, we're off on a journey here. We got one fish powder. That's a pretty stout fish, so I got a little boat on purpose. Got me a chair up front here, and I hook these big fish. I just put a big bend in the rod and I hold on to the rod and let that big giant fish tow the boat around. Fish is working really hard. I'm really not. I'm in no hurry to land this fish. Really wish he'd start running a little harder. Wants fish to wear itself out before you get it to the boat. This female bull shark. All sharks are tough when they get to the boat. They just, they won't come. You won't wear them out before you bring them to the boat. Besides, enjoying the ride, aren't you? These fish come up in the river in the spring and in the summer. The rest of the year, they're not here. They're all females. You gotta presume they're here to give birth. Oh, we're gonna rest that arm a little bit. Let this fish toe on the other arm. There are baby bull sharks in the river the year around. These big adult females are only in the river this time of year. You really want that fish to pull harder. She's just not. Thank you. Asking ye shall receive. That's better. Won't wear herself out. You can see the backing coming up. We've got 150 yards of braid on here. Braid takes up a lot less space than mono. I got another 150, 175 yards of mono on top of that. Gives me well over 300 yards of line. This fish will take a lot of line. Mono is better for fighting a fish. It gives you a little stretch, a little give. When that fish jumps or does some other real drastic movement, that little bit of give will keep that hook planted. If there's no give, you'll tend to pull more hooks. Yeah, the rod gives, but I just like fishing with a mono. But you can fit a lot more braid on there, so you put that 150 yards of braid on there, you can see we're coming up to it here. I might have to go after this fish if she gets too close to that structure over there. Now let's go ahead and move up on her a little bit if we can. I don't think I can. Not without motoring on her. We'll do that if we have to. We'll ease up on her a little bit here. There's a sign over there. And there's some crab traps over along that bank. There's a big pole over there. And of course, she's going right for the structure. We get around that structure, I need to be with her so I can be sure I'm on the same side of the structure as she is when she goes by it. So we're just going to ease up on her a little bit here. We're still moving her on quite nicely. You see the shore slipping by. I hope these people don't go swimming around here in the evening. These fish, that's good fish. Don't put me on my backing again. Oh, that's a good fish. We're gonna have to go out to this fish. I'm getting too close to that structure. There are traps over there. She's going right for all that stuff. I'm just a few wraps away from my back, and this fish 150, 175 yards out. These fish, they're not prone to attacking people. They're not very bright. They got little bitty eyes. And the bull sharks in this river are very aggressive and very excitable. If you watch my videos, you'll see sometimes behind my boat, it looks like a Japanese monster movie back there. Fish crashing around chasing stuff. You just don't want to be in the water around a big excited bull shark. And I'm getting up on this fish now. Close I want to get to her. Again, it hurt to let her tow the boat around for a little while. Get good and tired out. Get close to the boat. She just let me bring her in now. Come pretty easy. Well, I catch these big fish because I fish for big fish. The big, huge, gnarly live bait that I put on my hook. Sometimes I gotta knock down, drag out fight with that big old bait to get it on the hook. It's so big and nasty. And very alive and frisky. That's what gets the sharks coming. You throw that bait out there and it goes bump, thump, bumpity, thump, thump. If you've ever done any spear fishing, you'll know what I'm talking about. That sound attracts sharks from incredible distances. Half a mile, I see him running up the river. I'll throw a bait out there and he'll go bumpity thump, bump, bump. And as I'll see a shark, I'll see a big hump of water coming up the river. That shark charging up the river, hundreds and hundreds of yards away. He's sensing my bait and he's coming to it. You wanna know what I'm using for bait? I'll tell you. I'm using the old man and the sea technique. The old man went to where he was fishing and he caught himself a fish that the fish he was fishing for were feeding on. Yeah, we may run into a problem here with this structure. And he used that for bait alive. That's what we're doing right now. I caught this bait right here in this river. It's what these sharks are feeding on. You put that thing out there and it goes bump, thumpity, bump, bump, like a dinner bell. The old man and the sea technique is very, very effective wherever you're at. I'm gonna have to get up on this fish. He keeps going for the structure. I have absolutely no control over this fish at this point. She's going where she wants and all I can do is stay with her. She's trying to take me away from civilization here. I should be so lucky, huh? You just can't get away from it. No matter how hard you try. The view has improved. She's let me have it now. I really don't want it. She's a big fish. I want her right there away from me. I'm gonna take all the nastiness out of her I can before I bring her to the boat. She's just full of nastiness. I want a part of it. She's still taking line and pulling the boat. You going back to going downstream again, away from the structure. Just let her go for now. I'm close enough, I can get right up on her pretty quick if I need to. She's getting close to the surface. Oh, now you get a glimpse of her right there. I've seen these fish jump like a tarpon. Full-grown bull shark clear the water, completely clear the water. They don't do it very often, and they generally do it right when you hook them, or not at all. I haven't got it on film yet. Here now. Hold on, old man. She's getting on close to the surface. You know, more apt to get jumps out of a fish with heavier line. I've been fishing with 15, but I've been getting into bigger fish. Kind of got my ass whooped a little bit. I hooked fish earlier tonight with this 30, and I knew I was in trouble as soon as I hooked it. Hooked her. When you hook a fish and she doesn't know she's hooked, and you're tugging on that line with all your might and trying to get her attention, that could be a pretty good idea you're in over your head. That happened to me earlier tonight. I had a little trouble getting this fish's attention. Yeah, it's much nicer over here. Well, at some point we're going to have to get the boat up on her and just go for it. She's getting headed right for that structure over there. That's not good. I am able to move the fish a little bit now. It's still, we're still bringing the boat to the fish a lot more than we're bringing the fish to the boat. Keep working hard. Sharks don't like the boat. I'm getting the boat close enough now to her. She's reacting to it. I'm probably gonna have to get on that engine and get her away from these crab traps, or follow her around the crab traps is what I'll do. We cleared that one. We see one more. She's well inside that one. She gives me line, I gotta take it. I can't let her rest. The shark's very good at getting a second, third, fourth wind. It's funny, I've caught big bull sharks much bigger than this in the open ocean, and they really don't fight as hard as the other ones I've caught. And I've caught them all. I sure want to be this close at this point. Makos are really good fighters, but they are so arrogant. They are absolutely fearless. They come around your boat, they don't know the meaning of the word caution or fear. A big Mako will come up to your boat and you can take a bait, stick a hook in it, show it to the fish. That fish will stick his head out of the water and open the mouth and you can throw it in there, hook and all. But they are so arrogant, they don't even realize they're hooked. They just don't think anybody would possibly mess with them. This big fish. Most sharks go down and dirty when you're in deep water. That's why this river's so much fun. The river's not deep and the fish can't go down and dirty. It has to run away from you. If you get in deep water, that shark goes down and dirty, you got to pick it up, and fish weighs hundreds, even thousands of pounds. You can't pick it up. And they use that weight against you, and it's no fun, it's hard work. I've caught big white sharks in the open ocean. And if you get up on them, they go down and dirty. And if you stay off of them, they just run like on the surface. And you just stay off of them and let them run. You get up on them, they'll go down. But you stay off of them, keep that line horizontal, let that fish run. You chase him with a boat. And when she's all tired and worn out on the surface, you bring the boat to her. I've caught some really big white sharks, and I didn't let them go down and dirty. They did a couple of times. I just got off of them. They came up right to the surface, ran like a You just let them do that. Stupid fish. Most of the white sharks you see on TV are juveniles or teenagers. I got into white sharks in the Straits of Florida. They were fully grown. That's really big fish. She's probably over 8 feet long. Let me take a line again. She didn't like that boat idea. Sometimes you just got to keep the pressure on them, even though you want to wear her out. Got that boat up on her, now she's fighting me again. Oh, don't go back to civilization. Come on, girl. Got to go where the fish takes you. She's going back to civilization. This fish probably 8 feet long. They're better. I'll catch a lot of these. I know what I'm talking about. All right, we're gonna push water. She'd have probably come up if it was earlier in the fight. You can almost bring that fish to jump. The heavier a line is, the more apt that fish is to jump. when it makes a run, that line will pull the fish to the surface. The heavier the line is, that stronger that pull will be. If it was earlier in the jump, earlier in the fight, I probably could have got that fish to jump right there just by giving it good strong pressure. He got really close to the surface. But she's too tired to jump. We've been bulldogging each other for a while. I sure hope she don't take me all the way to that bridge. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go after her now. I don't want to get near that bridge. And she's about ready. Keyword here being about. I gotta put pressure on it. We're out. We're gonna get in trouble. I don't want anything to do with that bridge. Way too much structure. Follow her through there without getting in trouble. This is a really big fish. He's well over 200 pounds, well over 250, I'm sure. I don't know if you can see it, but as I put the pressure on her, she runs hard. It brings her right to the surface of the line, just brings her up, pressure of the line. That's how you get a fish to jump. She's too worn out.
Yes, when I say white shark, I am talking about the great white shark. When you deal with these fish all the time, you quickly drop the great white shark. As such a mouthful, white shark poetry falls right out of your mouth. There is no lesser white shark. There is only one white shark. The great white, I just call them white sharks. I have caught white sharks on the submerged seamounts in the Straits of Florida over 20 feet long. If I told you about some of the white sharks I have seen there, you would not believe me.
The other thing about the river, your hand is always forced. There's always structure or something around you got to deal with. What has happened to it? Oh no, that's the end eye. God damn, man. I've got all kinds of problems with landing this fish. The end eye has come off the rod. I had to put on a tackle shot, and the split shot has come up the line. Oh, it's foul hooked fish. Might not be that big at all, it's foul hooked. I just got a glimpse of it. Well, it's still a pretty good fish. There she is. She's only about 7 feet. And I thought we had her the one. That 7-foot bull shark hooked in the side somehow. You can see she had no claspers right there. That's a female bull shark. All male sharks have claspers. She has none because she is a female. All the sharks I catch in this river are females. Boy, the only other stick I got is 15-pound stick. I don't think I can salvage that eye. See the eye fishing right out there on her side. This is it. We're going to release her one way or another. There's no way to get that high. You see, she's a pretty good fish. Probably shouldn't have done that. Don't tell my girlfriend I did that. She's going to kill me.